I'm ready. I am ready. Born ready. Super, hella, mega ready. I could not be more ready. I could definitely be more ready, but I'm feeling pretty ready. ONS don't know what's about to hit them. Man, the elevator was right at the bottom, but timing was completely off. That's alright, gives me more chance to bask in my character's glory. Beefy boy that he is. Let's take his armor off briefly. Just look at those beefy muscles. That is a nice piece of man meat. I am so ready to punch these guys. However, I'm gonna put my armor back on. As much as I'm a beefy boy, I need a little bit more protection. I am about to take on some tough motherfuckers. You know, I need to be prepared. I need to give myself every advantage I can have. You know, without picking up a legitimate weapon. I have to still use my metal-clad fists. But beyond that, I need to give myself every advantage I can. I should just so I can dodge these guys properly. Okay, no, fine. You are chasing me longer than usual. Please don't, it makes me nervous. Just gonna run past these guys. Oof, pardon me. Alright, let's go. We'll watch the cutscene, give these guys a proper entrance. They are quite famous, the old Ornstein and Smough. I have no idea how I should be pronouncing their names. It could be Ornstein or Ornstein, and it could be Smough, Smough, or Smoff if you really want. But anyway, no, don't. What are you, mate? Don't. Whoa, right. So my usual course of action is to focus down Ornstein, because when it comes to phase 2, Smough is a hell of a lot easier to kill than Ornstein phase 2. So kill Ornstein, and then Smough's a bit of a pushover. But yeah, tough old fight, and it's going to take a while because my damage isn't great. +9 Cestus, but that isn't saying much. Still only 34 damage a hit. Yeah, this fight is a lot of awareness, keeping your eye on both of them, because they can juggle you real hard if you get caught off guard by one of them and then the other hits you. Oh man. Oh god! Ah, just like that. That was a nasty combo right there. Honestly, I wish you would stop doing that. Smough, can we get some space, buddy? Just give me some space. A little space. Aw, you're meant to let Ornstein come closer to me. I need to kill him while you're far away. Smough. Oh. One of these days he's gonna follow up with the second part of that attack, and it's just gonna kill me. I need to... I'm still instinctually playing this fight like I have a dex weapon that attacks fast. I don't. I have a weapon that attacks, honestly, quite slowly. So, I need to pick my moments better. God damn, he keeps hitting me with that. Fuck me. Oh, Smough caught me there. Like, I thought I dodged Smough's attack, and then I thought I had enough time to dodge roll out of it, out of the stun, before Ornstein's attack got me, but I did not. So we go again. Take two. Yep. It's alright. We got it this time. I'm almost inevitably going to be fast-forwarding this run, because there's literally nothing interesting to it. It's just literally me running back to the boss fight. I think that's something Dark Souls 3 did very well. I don't remember much about 2, but certainly Dark Souls 3 feels like the runs to the bosses are much better. Like, to be honest, in Dark Souls, in this game, most of the runs to the bosses aren't terrible, but it's still, you still end up with quite a bit of distance to cover just to get there, and it's not like exciting gameplay, especially if you're just running past. It's just like a couple of minutes of running to get back to the boss. So I think Dark Souls 3 did that better, where you just have a bonfire right next to the boss room, because there's not really much point, honestly, in running through an area just to get to the boss. So I think that's something that's definitely improved in Dark Souls 3. But yeah, this run's not so bad. Could be worse. I could go from a different bonfire, and I think it would be a little shorter, but honestly, it doesn't make much difference. Okay, take two. We're back in. So yeah, same plan. Just try and kill Ornstein. Try and not die to... Damn. So that's what caught me last time. Like, I dodged out of the majority of the damage, but I still got staggered by a small amount of damage around the point of impact. Alright, serious mode. God. It's gonna be tough to get multiple attacks off. For the most part, it's gonna be... Ooh, wow. Wasn't expecting that to hit me. For the most part, it's gonna be... Wow. Come on, mate. Need to be a bit more scared, I think. I'm kind of taking it for granted that I'm going to be outside the range of some of these attacks. I need to be more wary of them. A lot more dodging. Bastard. Ooh. I keep getting attacked. I keep getting hit by the outer edge of, like, Smau's big hits. Ooh, yes. Jump right up next to me. Yeah, it's gonna be a long fight, because I can only afford to go for single hits on Ornstein, really. And even then, not very often. Out of range. Ooh! Should have seen that one, but I did not. I should top up my health when I get an opportunity. That's an opportunity. Come back here. Oof. Scary charge. Yeah, a lot of this fight is just knowing when to dodge in between the two... Wow. Two attack times. Because, obviously, for these two different bosses, they have very different patterns to their attacks. Just, dang it! Just knowing the timing of the attacks, and how they... when you can afford to go in between the two attacks, is... That was a difficult one, honestly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guys, can I just get a tiny bit of breathing room? Thank you. Didn't know where Ornstein was going to end up after that attack by Smaug. It's difficult. I've not done a lot of damage and I've used 6 Estus. This has not been a good fight so far, it really has not. I might just not have the damage output to do this. Fuck, man. No, stop. Give me just a second. It's gonna take a lot of tries to do this, honestly. With better damage output, this fight is not too bad. But like the damage output is really low, and also my attack range is really low, so I need to be right next to Ornstein to attack him. Whereas if I were using a sword, for example, I would have a much wider area with which I can attack him from. But yeah, this is going to be a tough fight. Dang it. Because I attack so damn slow, he can dodge out of my attacks pretty easily as well. Fortunately, can't think of anything to improve my damage output significantly, or at all, honestly. Like, I can upgrade to +10 on my main Cestus, but how much of a difference is that honestly going to make? Not much. See? Just whiffing attacks because my arms are too short. God damn. I just don't have enough opportunities to get hits in. And even when I do, they're fairly minuscule. I keep taking damage, and eventually I'll run out of healing. Oh, I tried to dodge there, but... Whoa, wait! Come on. Oh, man. It's going to take a huge number of attempts, it really is. It's going to be a long fight when it finally happens. It'll take like half a bloody hour. Bro. What are the resistances? I don't know if maybe upgrading the Divine Cestus would actually have more of an effect. Maybe I should look up their resistances. Might be a... Seriously? How did that not hit? That... Like, obviously that dodge was rubbish. Like, I don't care about that. But that latest attempt at a swing on Ornstein, I have no idea how that didn't land. Ah. Okay. Questionably feasible. Very questionable. And take a moment to do some research. Alright. So we've got a couple of options. Yeah. So, our options are go for magic upgrade path or fire upgrade path. Because ONS have weaknesses to fire and magic, it seems. I'm going to try to go to Vickert. Is that the guy's name? and see what I need to go for magic upgrades. But yeah, I don't have any soul. I don't have any soul drops either. I could attack this giant, get some souls from him. Oof, bit dicey with the reduced jump distance. Okay, you travelled further than I thought you would. But yeah, issue with magic is scaling, because it scales with intelligence, which I have not upgraded at all. Which makes fire more tempting. But I could try both. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, you bugger! I wanted to fight you more. Didn't you have to throw me down here? Wanker. Oh well. Let's... wait, which one am I even looking? No, I'm looking this way. Let's just head down. Ugh, I'm gonna have to run through to get back up, but whatevs. That's fine. No, no, put your shield back on, you wanker. It's tricky. Not sure what to do, honestly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I'll go for fire. I'm gonna have to farm Green Titanite for a bit. So I might do that off screen. Just try and get a bunch of Green Titanite. And then, yeah, I'll try and get a fire Cestus. To like +5, it'll have to be. Because basically, my options are either get a Cestus that's upgraded with magic or upgraded with fire. And magic scales with ints, fire just doesn't scale. So I'll probably go for that, just 'cause it'll give me better damage output than magic when I don't have any intelligence as a character. So I think that's going to be what I'm going to have to go for. That's fine. I need to go down to the bottom of Blighttown. Oh well. You know what? That's fine. That's how it's got to be when you're doing a challenge run using a garbage weapon. The problem with the Cestus is you got to work extra hard to make it viable. Like, there are some weapons that are a bit rubbish, like whips and daggers, that you know, you have to do a bit of work to make them viable. But man, the Cestus, it's really not that great. Gotta work hard to make this thing viable. It's a +9 Cestus, it's only doing 125 damage, that's low, man. Ah well. That's what I have brought upon myself. And that's okay. That's oh whoa, hey gay, I forgot about you lads. You're pissed off because I killed your mate, aren't you? Even though he was a bastard. Get parried, you bastard. Oh, that was... Why did my Estus drinking get weirdly paused? That was strange.
What the devil's wrong with you?
Hey, you attacked me, mate.
I'll grind you into dust.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Like a mini Ornstein and Smaug, aren't you? Not really, because you're both kind of the same. Go on. That's too early. Ah, you guys are being a pain. I just postponed a fight with two guys at once. I don't want this. Just stop. Owie. I need to find more Firekeeper souls and upgrade my Estus, man. It's not giving me enough of my health pool back. Go on. There we go. That should be enough to finish you off. Good. Fight is now easier. Now stop it. Sit down.
My dear lady.
I didn't want to fight you lads. You guys are alright. It's just your bastard of a friend. I don't really want to fight you either, but I will.
Are you a heretic, or just plain hollow? It matters not that you shall
I'm not a heretic. I killed a very bad person. I'm very sorry. But you did just give me 7 humanity. That's going to make farming nice. Farming for those green shards. That's going to be much easier now. Thank you, you're very kind. Yep. Let's just head down to Blighttown. Go take on those slugs. And just farm for a bit. I won't bother to record that. In fact... yeah, I'll just pause the recording here. See you guys soon. Alrighty. Been doing some farming of this area. What have I got? So, 20 green Titanite shards and 19 large Titanite shards. That I should be set for now. If anyone doesn't know, the way to farm items is get yourself 10 humanity. That improves your chances of item drop. And then you just go kill stuff. So that's what I've been doing. Didn't take too long, really. Like half an hour. So yeah. We're gonna work our way back out of here. So the plan is to go and find the hidden blacksmith who's in the catacombs. It was unavoidable, we have to go back. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going back to the catacombs and go find Vamos. Before I do that, well, on my way out of here, I'm going to try. It's not a good idea, but I'm going to try and get the Firekeeper soul, which is around this way. It's not a good idea because these guys will give you toxic. They will give you a toxic status, which is like poison on overdrive. It's a really fast-acting poison, and there it is. Oh my god! Just stop! Give me a stun lock, man. The slowness of my attacks it's going to be the bane of this entire game. Oh, it actually fell off. Right. I don't have anything that can count. Did that one fall off as well? They both fell off. That's... man, that's going to make my life difficult. So, I don't have the Estus to heal through this. I should just run back to the bonfire. But I think... I may be completely off base. Out the way, man. Shit. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, 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 bad. Really bad. Really bad. Really bad. Get up. Get up, get up. I may... Okay, no, heal, 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 heal! Why did it... Ah. Okay, single roll. That was my bad. The second roll... Man. Usually if you double tap the roll, it'll only roll once, but occasionally, especially when you don't want it to, it will like save up the input from that second roll and it'll just execute that. And obviously not usually the end of the world, but in that particular case it delayed my drinking of the Estus long enough that I died. Mate. Why? Something a little weird going on with my inputs right now. Not to worry, I'm sure it won't cause further issues. Surely not. Yeah. My thinking is, overall, that if we can get our damage output to a more realistic spot, then the ONS fight will be significantly easier, to the point where it becomes manageable. Yeah, okay, sweet. So, okay, good thing. The toxic guys don't respawn. Bad thing, my souls are at the bottom of a ladder in a very dangerous spot. Oh sweet, I actually managed to catch that one on the shield. I can't really jump to you. I need to secure my souls. Difficult old fight. I don't like fighting these fire dogs. They're not as nasty as the other dogs. Oh god, yes they are. But they do have a fire attack which leaves them vulnerable. If you can get in on them, screw you. Okay. I just need to get rid of another of the... I think I just need to power through and get to the Firekeeper Soul. Just... see, that's me. I hate the dogs. They always get the first hit on you. Have loads of iframes on their side dodge. Okay. Eat up, eat up, eat up, eat up, eat up, eat up, eat up. Jesus Christ, I hate Toxic and I hate the dogs. I don't like this little bit. Okay. Let's just get the Firekeeper Soul. Stop it. Bro, you actually fell down. I'm gonna take this opportunity to kill you. Pokemon Slump, that's no use to me. Alright. I'm gonna try and pop this humanity up at the top. Okay. Actually, that's another thing I should take the opportunity to do while I'm here. Since I since I used a bunch of humanity for the purposes of farming items, I should take the opportunity to put this humanity to use. So we're going to go back and we're going to talk to Quelaag's sister and we're going to give her a bunch of humanity. We're going to join her covenant and give her all this humanity that I have on me. And basically giving her the humanity upgrades us in our ranks. In her covenant, takes 30 in total, so this won't do all of it, but we can teleport back to her later. Yeah, I am now poisoned and toxicked. The poison's not doing much, but obviously in conjunction with the toxic. That's not great. Although the toxic's about to run out, so that's nice. Yeah, toxic's run out, so it's just poison now. See how little poison does in comparison. It's crazy. And if I wanted to, I could. Actually, I have no reason not to use one of these Pokemon clumps. Let's get them off my bar. So yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Quilla. She doesn't have an official name actually, I don't think. Quillan. I think Quillan? It's not Quillana, because that's a different character. All the Daughters of Chaos have very similar names. I should level up my stamina a bit, honestly. That's a small stamina bar. Looking at that. Honestly. I think I need to get my stamina to at least 20, honestly. We can do that. We'll focus on getting our weapon situation sorted first. That's the big issue. Yes, hello. I'd like to enter your covenant. Yes, please. Thank you, milady. I'm gonna offer you my humanity. Pardon me. Since I put this humanity in me, and if I die, rather if I lose my souls at any point, by dying and then dying again before I retrieve it, then that humanity will be lost. And humanity is... it can also be farmed, but it's not like super easy to come by. I don't want to farm it, so I'm just gonna put it to use. So running around with a bunch of it on me and risking losing it. I'm putting 13 in now. If I take 2 more humanity and put in 15 total, and then when I next have 15 humanity, or at some point in the future, I can just put in 15 humanity into her, and that'll put me to Covenant rank 2 or 3? I don't know. Whichever one. And this is basically... the benefits for it are basically some pyromancies, which I'm not going to be using, but also it allows you to access a shortcut later, which will... I don't know, I don't know if I'm even going to use it, but I like to have the option. And since I'll have access to it, I might as well save Solaire in the story. Which I think I can still do, even though I haven't summoned him at all. But I'm not 100%. It's a little finicky. But we can save Solaire. Why not? Sweet, that'll do for the time being. See you later. Let's use a Homeward Bone, get us back up to the swamp, and then we leave for Firelink. Now, yeah, Firelink. Then down into the catacombs to find Vamos, the secret blacksmith.